Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing my September favorites. I have not done a favorites video in a couple months now, and that's really because I didn't feel like I had enough products to merit doing an entire video. Plus I got kind of busy, you know, life happens. What else is new? I'm going to go ahead and get started with hair products. To start off, I would like to mention my shampoo that I'm really loving recently, and it is the Clear Scalp and Hair Beauty Therapy Volumizing Root Boost Nourishing Shampoo. Quite a mouthful, but this is an awesome shampoo. I really like this. It's not super stripping, but it is very clarifying, and I do find that after I wash my hair with this shampoo that my hair just has a little bit more zhuzh than normal, and it's just very like flippy, and I just always feel like I'm having a great hair day after using this shampoo. I had been using a couple different ones before since I ran out of my Lush shampoo bar, and I felt like my hair was kind of getting a little flat and dead and didn't have a whole lot of life to it, so I was really grateful that this kind of added the changes that I was really looking for in my hair care routine. It doesn't irritate my scalp or anything. Again, it's not stripping, so I think this is a great drugstore shampoo, very affordable, and it smells so good. Yeah, so I really like this, and it's a great product from the drugstore for your hair. My second hair product is actually a leave-in product, and this one has been getting a lot of buzz on YouTube the past 6 months, and it is the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In Plus Keratin Treatment. I really love this. This is a teeny little bottle, and I got this from Ulta in that little impulse buy section right by the register. I know you know what I'm talking about. And I figured I would go ahead and give it a try. And what do you know? I love it. It's really moisturizing. It does wonders for my hair. I find that it's very nourishing for my hair without really weighing it down too much. And I love that it comes in a fine spray. So you don't need to rub it through your hands like you would Moroccan oil and then completely, you know, get your hands all oily and gross, which I kind of like, the ritual of that, but I like this for when I'm really in a rush and I just need to like, and then brush through it, and then I'm out the door. I really love this. This is a great product. I think it's so expensive. I wish it was cheaper, or I wish I could find maybe an alternative that would be a little bit, more affordable. If you guys know of any cheaper hair treatments that you guys really like, please let me know, because I don't mind buying this, but I would definitely prefer to get something a little bit more affordable. So that's a thing. Now moving on to skin products. I don't know if I've mentioned it to you guys, but I'm currently on medication, which is making my skin become a little less dry. It is still a little bit on the drier side, but it's leaning a lot more towards normal than it used to. So I've been wanting to kind of switch up my serums a little bit. I'm always on the hunt for a really good serum anyway. I've been really loving the Paula's Choice Skin Recovery Super Antioxidant Concentrate Serum for normal, dry, or very dry skin, and this has retinol in it. I love this serum. It's wonderful. It's very moisturizing, very nourishing, and I kind of feel it almost instantly. However, I don't feel uncomfortable when I sleep with this. I know a lot of people have issues with serums because they feel like they go to bed and they feel like their face is really wet or heavy, and it just feels really like suffocating, and this does not do that at all. This goes right in, it soaks right into my skin, and I wake up in the morning and my skin looks amazing. So I really love the effects that this has had short-term and long-term on my skin. I find that my skin's just a much nicer texture. I find that I don't need to fuss with it as much as far as, foundation and things, because I've been using this to kind of supplement my moisturizing routine at night. So I do also wear this sometimes during the day if it's cooler out. It is still kind of hot out though, so I'm not really bothering with it much recently, but it's a great serum and I really love this. I also tried out a couple other things from Paula's Choice, and I think that it's a great brand and you guys should absolutely check it out. I don't hear a whole lot about Paula's Choice, but whoever Paula is, she kind of knows exactly what she's doing, and I'm going to continue giving her all of my money, so you go, Paula. Now moving on to more makeup-y type things. I have been switching to a new foundation, which is actually not new at all. It's a very old one. An oldie but a goodie. And it is the Revlon Color Stay Foundation. I have two shades here. This one is in the lightest shade, which is in Buff, I believe. Yeah, it's in 150 Buff. And then this one is 320 True Beige. And I have been mixing these two to kind of make it match my skin perfectly, because this one's way too light and this one's way too dark. So I've been switching these a lot and also mixing them in with my Misha BB cream, and that's just been adding a little bit more coverage. And I don't know what it is, but I'm kind of going through a phase where I like a little bit more coverage on days that I wear makeup. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I'm doing my Project 20 pan and I'm trying to get through my products. It's also starting to cool off here, so I feel more comfortable wearing a little bit more foundation. So I think that's also why I've kind of, went back to the Revlon Color Stay, and I don't know why I stopped using this for such a long time. This is a great drugstore foundation. I'm sure you guys all know about them, but they're both for combination oily skin. I've heard that the one for dry skin is very NARS Sheer Glowy, or it's just very, very glowy and awesome. And I'm kind of tempted to try it out, but obviously that's like 17 products away, so not something I can really look into right now. But if you guys have tried any of the Revlon Color Stays, let me know which formula you like, because I've been really liking the combo oily. If the dry skin one is as awesome as people say, then I would definitely be interested to try it out. So really loving this for my skin lately. And then another foundation concealery type product is a concealer, and it is from MAC, and this is the Studio Finish Concealer in NW25, and it comes in the same little pot that the eyeshadows come in. However, it's like a concealer, so it's just a little pot, and I think that's so cute. I like that it can fit right in with my eyeshadows and blend right in. It is a little frustrating when I'm trying to find it in my pile of eyeshadows, but that's just for lack of organizational skills on my part. But I really love this concealer. It's very, very creamy. I'm wearing it under my eyes today. I find that this color corrects my dark circles very well. I also don't mind putting this on my blemishes. It covers them up pretty well, and if it looks a little too, you know, pinky or peachy or whatever on my skin, I can just go over it with a powder and it blends right in with the rest of my foundation. So I really love this concealer. It's very creamy, it's very long wearing. It does not crease on me as long as I set it with the powder, and it has great coverage, and I really love it. So what else do you want from a concealer? This next product is a cheek product, and I kind of feel terrible mentioning it because you can't really find it anymore in MAC stores, but you can buy it if you hunt the internet for it, which I think is worth it. But it is also a blush that I think I mentioned around this time last year, and it's the MAC blush in Modern Mandarin, and this is a bright orange blush. I love this so much, and I love this for fall time because I always want to lean more towards my berry toned eyes or blue toned eyes or like cooler colors. So when I do so, I think it's totally appropriate to wear orange blush on your cheek. I mean, why not, right? And it's just a beautiful blush. It's very, very pigmented. You can see it's got a nice pigmentation, but it has a really great blendability. It's awesome. I love it, and I'm wearing it on my cheeks today, and I feel like it doesn't look as ridiculous as you think it would, because I know it looks really scary in the pan, but as you can see on my cheeks today, it does not look bad. I don't think. If it does, you can let me know. But yeah, very pigmented. Love this blush, and if you do want it, I hope you find it. I want everyone to have it because it's awesome. If not, I know that NYX has a matte blush that's very, very similar, so you could always check that out at Ulta or on Cherry Culture. So yay, blush. I have two lipsticks that I've been loving this month, and one of them is a nude and one of them is a coral. So I'm going to start with the nude, and this is also a lipstick I feel like I've mentioned before because I know I've worn it in videos. It's the lipstick that I'm wearing today, and it is a MAC lipstick in Jubilee. I love this. This is a brown tone nude. I think this doesn't get enough love here on YouTube or the universe. It's just a really, really, really pretty brown tone nude, and this is really appropriate, I think, for when I wear, you know, pinky eyeshadows or really distracting eyeshadows, and I just want, you know, a really nice neutral lip that doesn't look so dead. And because this is a luster finish, it's, you know, it doesn't make me look dead, but it still makes me look very, like, muted and just very sophisticated. And I feel like this is a very classy lip color, and I love wearing it. It feels really nice. It wears really well. Longevity, not the greatest, but I honestly don't mind putting on lipstick throughout the day. Like, I love the ritual of reapplying your lip color and just kind of touching up. I like doing that, so it doesn't really bother me. I love it. I'm wearing it. I hope you love it too. If not, this is awkward. So my next lipstick is a coral, and I actually heard about this through D. Lopez Girl 83, but she heard it from Lisette's Beauté. I can never tell how to pronounce her name, but she's wonderful. They're both wonderful. I'll link them in the doobly-doo. But this is the Revlon lipstick, and this is in Lover's Coral 825. This is beautiful, beautiful color. It's really great to just dab on your lips. It's kind of like the lip buttery type thing where it's, you know, very, very sheer, but you can also really load it up. I feel like this is such a wearable coral color, and I feel like, you know, people really want to get into coral, but they can never really find the perfect shade. This is it. I love this so much, and I mean, I don't mind wearing crazy coral lip color, but I think if I want to kind of tone it down for maybe school or work, this would be a great option. So, and it's Revlon, so it's from the drugstore, and it's really cheap, and I feel like these are one of the, like, hidden gems of the drugstore because you don't really, you know, go for these typically, but I love this one in particular. So you should check out this line and see if any of the other colors you know, suit ya. The remaining 4 of my favorites this month are all eye products because you guys know I'm kind of an eyeshadow, eye product junkie, and they're all in conjunction with each other, and they are all currently on my eyeballs right now. The first one is an eyeliner, and it is the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner, and this is in the brown shade Espresso. I have used a ton of this. It's ridiculous, but I love this gel liner. It's really creamy, it's really pigmented, very reminiscent of the MAC Fluid line, which I also love. However, it's significantly cheaper because it's from the drugstore. I remember when I first tried out gel liner, I tried the Maybelline Eye Studio and I absolutely hated it. I don't know what it is. I have a feeling it was because it took too long for me to put it on, so I would leave it open all the time, which means it dried out really quickly, which made it even more difficult to work with. So I think that's what my issue was before, but however now I'm really loving it, and I love this brown one. If I do want a black gel line look, then I just set it with a black eyeshadow and it basically looks the same. So I love this, and this is kind of tiding me over through my project ban because I have not purchased another eyeliner and I'm itching to do so badly, but this is helping me out for now. And then my next cream product is a Maybelline Color Tattoo, and this is one that I did not think I would get, honestly, but it is in the shade Inked in Pink, which is this really shimmery pinky color. It's really pretty, but I feel like looking at it in the pot, it's very like, you know, little kid looking, where you don't necessarily want to wear it on your face. However, I have been using this as a base for my eyeshadows pretty much the entire month, so I really love this. I think this is a great product to pair with my next favorite. You guys know I love the color tattoos. They're awesome. They're pigmented. They last forever. They make for great bases. They make for great standalone shadows. And it's just so pretty. I just love how pretty it is. So my remaining 2 favorite products of the month are both palettes. And I'll start with the smaller one, which is a palette from Inglot. I've shown you guys this in a haul video I did. It's a beautiful palette. I love every single shade in here. And I use at least 2 of these eyeshadows every day. At the very least, I use both of these 2 lighter shades, and then I'll probably use 1 or 2 of the other shades too, depending on my eye look. I love this. I've already swatched these for you guys in my other video. I'll link that haul video down below. I really kind of ramble on forever about this palette, but it's a great palette. I love it. And I just love the packaging, I love the pigmentation, I love the longevity, I love how easy they go on. They don't need bases, but I mean, if you do wear bases, they're basically unstoppable, so I really appreciate that about this. I definitely want to invest in more Inglot palettes. I just think I need to wait until, like, I don't know, I go through some of my current eyeshadows right now, but they're great. If you think about it, each pan is $6. So cheap, so much product for not a lot of money, and it's absolutely worth every penny. And then my final favorite product of this month is probably the most exciting for me because it's the one that I'm personally most excited about, and it is the Lorac Unzipped palette. I love this so much. I've had this for a while now, and I'm obsessed with this palette. They have these really gorgeous pinky shades, and it has some golds, and it has like a matte cream highlight color and 2 matte crease colors you can use, and they're just amazing. I'm obsessed with this palette. Like, ugh, this genre of colors of eyeshadows is my absolute favorite to wear. I'm wearing the shade Unreal, Unbelievable, Unconditional, and Unbridled all on my eyes today. I don't know if you can really tell, but it's just a great palette. The pigmentation is incredible, and they're just so beautiful, and they wear so well, and they are very long wearing, and I love them. I love this palette so much. This is hands down my favorite palette I've ever purchased. So definitely recommend the Lorac Unzipped palette. If you're into pinky or gold champagne-y type colors, you will absolutely love this. And if you are not and you feel like pink eyeshadow makes you look really sickly, go in the store and swatch it and see, because you never know. It might turn out a lot better than you think. Also, these are definitely the type of eyeshadows that I think you need to wear eyeliner with, because it kind of breaks it up and everything and makes you look, you know, go from looking a little sickly to looking bam, like looking amazing. So I really love this. Anyway, that concludes my favorites video for this month. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope that this entire video was in focus, because I'm still trying to get the hang of this whole DSLR thing. But I hope you guys are well, and I will hopefully see you very soon. Bye-bye.